Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you, Archangels and Ascended Masters, for this wonderful opportunity for everything to be one energy right now. We choose that energy to be the energy of healthy love, and we celebrate the existence of healthy love, the viability of healthy love, and the expansiveness and inclusiveness of healthy love. We thank the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We thank you for this opportunity for complete comprehensive joy, acceptance, and peace. So if we could breathe in to the millions and millions of angels that exist in the world, perhaps including the dozens that we know by name, if we could just breathe into this huge wave of angels being right where you are right now, right where your loved ones are right now, being in hospitals, helping people who've just transitioned, being right where you are in this moment, celebrating, grieving, hoping, anticipating, being present. If we could just breathe into all this good. And if we could feel, if that good, this is only slightly humorous, but if we could feel the bounciness of that good, the bounciness of that love, that it's not stiff, it's not rigid, that it morphs and it moves, and it can go everywhere. So if we could see healthy love, unconditional love moving into healing brains, moving into our hearts, moving into ligaments and joints and knees and necks, moving to release tension, to release agitation, to take hold of anger, and to get to the core of that anger and bring soothing to that space. We'll just notice all this activity right now. Let's notice that activity happening as you sit or lie down right where you are and allowing it to happen. So if we could just take in a breath. Tranquility is the word they're using, so we'll speak different variations of the word tranquility. So if we could breathe in, and if we could say out loud, thank you, angels, for being with me right now. Thank you for our tranquil relationship. I welcome more tranquility into my life right now. Thank you for helping all of my loved ones right now. I choose to exist in tranquility right now. I allow all that agitates me to be met with tranquility. Wonderful. If we could breathe into that, and if we can notice, that's a lot of things. If we could very simply just notice in this moment right now, just very simply noticing in this moment right now, where there's a space that hasn't been touched by everything we've done thus far. Let's let the angels, perhaps specifically Archangel Michael, go to that space. And if we could feel um, the sense of partnership of you and Archangel Michael and allowing him to help you in different ways into a different space. So if we could just breathe into that. And if we could feel with Michael the power of that connection, that invitation, if we could just breathe in and let Archangel Michael articulate, perhaps not with words, the core of your experience and him bringing healing love to that experience. So we'll just breathe into all that. And letting Archangel Michael work on your behalf. a neighbor who's afraid of deer. Let's notice what it's like to not be afraid of deer and to see them as they are. And if you can notice that the deer know where they're welcome, and the angels know that they are welcome with you. So if we could just breathe into that. Wonderful. Let's indeed notice this private moment with you and Archangel Michael, surrounded by millions and millions of angels at work, creating harmony in the world, creating harmony in hospitals, creating harmony with your loved ones, helping loved ones who just transitioned, honoring you like it was your birthday. And if we could just breathe into all that goodness, let's indeed notice you and Archangel Michael like good friends coming together, and we'll allow that focus. And perhaps noticing Archangel Michael being opposite you and him aligning his heart with your heart, his thoughts with your thoughts, his eyes with your eyes, his generosity, his love. If we could just breathe in and let him surround you and engulf you with love. And if we could feel his directness without any urgency, and being relaxed, peaceful, calm, steady. So let's notice the parts of us that feel impatient, that feel drained, being fed by and receiving benefit from Archangel Michael's presence with you right now. Wonderful. So if we could breathe in, and let's use our voices for upliftment. And if we could very simply contribute our voice to Archangel Michael in this moment, if we could just breathe in, and let's say out loud, "Thank you, Michael, for being with me." And let's say our own names. "I am Mark, and I welcome your care." And if we could breathe in, and let's very simply, in this private moment with everyone muted, just noticing the names that you want to contribute to Michael. Michael, thank you for helping Wayne, Zelfa, Susan. Let's very simply just give Michael those names out loud. Wonderful. And if we can conclude by saying, "And me." So let's breathe in. And if you could notice a euphoric Archangel Michael lifting up all the names that you've contributed, including your own, into a space of exaltation. If we could notice Michael communicating perfectly and instantly with the millions of angels that surround you and him. And we'll just breathe in And let's relax. So if we could quite literally sit back and feel and observe and trust the angels at work, great things happening for you, the perfect medicine, the perfect medical help going to those in need, the perfect peace of mind going to those who might be agitated, and there being great goodness and great love right here, right now. And indeed, if we can notice in this moment how receptive you are, how receptive those you mentioned are, let's let all this goodness with these millions of angels, letting the planet, your nation, the universe, the multiverse, be showered with healthy love. Wonderful. So if we could breathe in, it's worth noting where I am right now, there is a deer, there's also a bunny, and there's a human being sitting here. So let's just notice this, everyone sharing space together. Let's very simply just breathe into harmony. And let's let differences dissolve. Let's let distance dissolve. Let's very simply feel the potency of this moment, the possibility of great healing, and allowing that healing to happen. Healing your psyche, healing wounds from the past, honoring what is happening right now, honoring those who have passed, honoring those in need, honoring yourself, honoring this connection, feeling filled, and noticing what's here for you. So if we could breathe in, and let's indeed not mess around, not that we are. Let's very simply notice those who are on the phone, there's a deer like 8 feet away, 10 feet away. We could just notice there's a bunny like 20 feet away. Let's notice what the deer and the bunny want to communicate to you right now. And let's notice what you want to communicate to the deer, to the bunny, to the birds, to all of nature. And if we could very simply notice the truth that you are heard, that you are seen, that your loved ones are heard and seen, that those who have transitioned are heard and seen and helped, that those in hospitals, those receiving care, those out of the hospital, those in need of an infusion of health are receiving that from people and from the non-physical. And we'll just very simply honor everything. And let's indeed say that out loud. I honor everything. I am honored. Michael, I honor you. Angels, I honor you. I live in a world filled with honor and respect. I witness divine order. I know there's a highest good that exists. I acknowledge all of my feelings right now, including anger, including disbelief. And I allow something brand new to happen right now. Wonderful. If we could notice Archangel Michael touching your third eye, and kissing the top of your head. So we'll just breathe into all that. And if we can notice, it sounds like a simple thought that right where you are, great things are happening. That there is grace and beauty right where you are. And that you are loved right where you are right now. And we'll notice the love that exists. And we celebrate this love. Wonderful. So we'll just breathe into all that. With great generosity, great peace, and great love. It's very simply open our hearts, be that a physical act of stretching your arms out, be that an emotional availability. And in that space of expansion, let's say a few things out loud. All of my needs are met. I am open and receptive to all the good, abundance, and prosperity in the universe. I welcome perfect health. I welcome perfect health for all. I am right on time. I celebrate this moment of grace. I embrace the victory of life. Thank you. With generosity, love, and ease, we'll very simply say out loud to Michael and the millions of angels, thank you. And thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you, archangels and ascended masters, for all the goodness, all the grace, all the peace, and all the love that is here for us right now. Thank you to the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We thank you for this opportunity for wonderful grace and perfect ease right now. And we're so grateful for all the good that exists. And we honor Zelfa's life. In every single moment of her life, we celebrate the angels helping her and our loved ones helping her to fully transition. We honor Laura and Zelfa's family and loved ones. We honor Wayne as he recovers right now, receiving help. We honor Susan Friedman as she recovers, and all of us. We allow anything that feels out of order to come into order. We allow anything that feels out of focus to come into focus. We recognize the potency and power of our connection with the angels, and we celebrate all this goodness right now, all this peace and all this love. And we see coexistence happening right in front of our eyes. And we celebrate everything being good. And with wonderful clarity and peace of mind, we ask for this or something better right now in all directions of time. And so it is.